The UEFA Champions League draw is out, and the big clubs knows who they are going to face. So the draw that we have here, the first draw is
Arsenal. Arsenal is facing Bayern Munich.
and the second one is,
Atletico Madrid playing Dortmund.
then the third one
Real Madrid facing Man City.
again, and the fourth one.
PSG Barcelona.
Okay, so we are taking them one by one. First of all, we'll look at Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Arsenal, to me, Arsenal have made it to the quarterfinal for the first time in 2010, which is an amazing. In fact, it's an amazing for them because Arteta have been so great for Arsenal because he started 3 years ago building the team, and then the second season they were able to make it to the Champions League, and now the third season they are here at the quarterfinal. So before we move on, do you think Arsenal and Bayern Munich the breakdown? How do you see that breakdown? Because
I'm giving Arsenal a chance to qualify from this stage because looking at the consistency of Arsenal is really doing well, and I trust the fact that they have given Arteta the opportunity to build the team. Yes, even though some time ago there's a rumor that Arteta is leaving, but they gave him the chance to build the team. Looking at the way they fought against Porto, they did very well.
So who is favorite? Arsenal versus Bayern Munich.
My favorite is Arsenal because you see Bayern Munich has been inconsistent so much. You can't trust Bayern Munich, but I think Bayern Munich has a lot of experience. But I'm giving Arsenal a chance.
You are giving Arsenal a chance.
Yes,
but to me, yes. I see Bayern Munich progressing to the next stage. But this is just a mere prediction.
Yes.
We are not playing for them. But then it's a good draw for Arsenal. At least for them to be tested to know if their football that they are playing can beat any top club.
Of course,
because this will be the biggest match for them in the season. I think yes,
this is their greatest test in the season because playing Bayern Munich that has have a lot of experiences in the Champions League. I think it's a very good test for Arteta.
A very powerful test.
Yes, because I can't trust Tuchel, but I think Arteta
is going to do some magic.
Yes, he's going to do some magic.
So let's hope that he can do some magic and then send his team to the next stage.
Yes,
now we move to Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund. Atletico Madrid have been on and off this season, but then their scoring ability has drastically increased when you compare them to the last 3 seasons of their statistics in terms of goals and however the attacking football that they are playing. This time around, they are playing so well. And Dortmund, on the other hand, they are not performing well domestically, but they are not bad as a team. They were able to maintain their level in the group stage. They were able to perform well. It's a surprise for me to see where they are in the group stage, where we call that group of death, where they are in a group with AC Milan, Newcastle, and PSG. But they were to me, it's a group of death, but they were very good, and they were able to qualify from that group stage. I don't even believe that they will be in quarterfinal, but they are there. So let's hope that they can do something. But the two games, who is going to?
You see, I'm giving Atletico a slot to finish Dortmund and qualify through this stage because Atletico. I'm very much surprised how Atletico qualified beating Inter Milan because Inter Milan has been a very good form. They have been a very, very good form. I think they are on top of the league. Yes, I think they are on top of the
league.
Yes,
that game, the first leg, I think Inter Milan won the first leg.
Yes.
And then the second leg was so brutal. I watched that game and Atletico Madrid played with all their heart.
Yes, they fought. They
fought very well. I'm happy for them because they are our citizens.
Of course,
citizens.
Yes. Our rivals.
Yes, citizens.
So I'm rooting for Atletico to go through.
I believe if I see them, I see the two of them in the quarterfinal, the Madrid Kingdoms. Then we have Atletico Madrid, the citizens. They have been performing very well. I think they have been to final 3 times in the past few seasons that have passed.
And I think only Real Madrid has been their nightmare, preventing them from winning the Champions League.
So that's on 2 occasions.
Yes, on 2 different occasions.
Consecutively.
So I think Atletico should take care of Dortmund and qualify. I think they have they have a good shot at Dortmund
At
of
Dortmund.
qualifying. Yes, I think they have a higher chance of qualifying against their opponent than any other team.
Yes. Because of the experience they have in the
yes.
Champions League,
Uh-huh.
they are good at the knockout phase. They
Yes.
know how to knock you out.
Knock you out.
If they have to defend, they will defend and knock you out. I believe in them so much when it comes to this.
That's why I'm trusting that they should take Dortmund out, because the game I watched against Inter Milan, I don't think Dortmund has that energy. You see, Dortmund is a young team.
Yes,
and like they are still growing.
Every season they try to sell some of their
bring some new
experienced players.
Yes, some new young ones. But this Atletico has all the experience that they need to take care of, or to take care of business.
And the third one,
yes,
last season semi-final is going to be repeated again. I think these have been last 2 seasons. These two clubs met at semi-final.
Yes, I think last season we last 2 seasons when Madrid won our 14th trophy.
Yes,
we kicked Man City out. I think we kicked almost all the top teams out.
Yeah, all the top
teams.
We
took PSG out, we took Chelsea out.
Yes,
then Man City followed, and Liverpool was the last one.
Yeah, that was last super.
Yes, I think that was one of our best, the most memorable Champions League ever. Among all the Champions League,
especially the Rodrigo goal, that kept me going. That last minute goal kept me going.
Was like
we showed them that Real Madrid is a big club.
Of course,
Hala Madrid.
It's
not easy. Yeah. And then this time around we are facing Man City again. Real Madrid versus Man City. And when you look at the performance of Real Madrid and the performance of Real Madrid, Man City, I don't see any big difference. But I think the Champions League heroes are going to be favourite. They are the Champions League heroes.
Yes.
If you want to win the Champions League, you need to beat them.
Of course, you have to beat Madrid. But
yeah,
I was hoping that Madrid would have qualified to play Man City at the finals. But I'm afraid. I'm a Madrid fan, yes, but I'm afraid for this matchup because City is in a very good form. And talking about it from the beginning of the season, Madrid hasn't been like our first 11 hasn't been consistent because we have a lot of injury that has been hitting us. From Militao, from Courtois, Alaba, Vinicius went, he came back, Bellingham, like this back and forth. Even as of now, we are playing Chouameni as a centre back. Cabaya.
The problem with the defense is a huge one, of course.
Yes.
But the manager was able to maintain.
Yes. That is why Carlo. I'm not surprised Carlo is playing his 200th Champions League, or he has already played. The first coach who has played his 200th Champions League game. Very, very good coach, an experienced one, of course. But going against City, if our injuries, we don't find good solutions to them, it's going to be a problem for us because having to face Haaland and they're playing Phil Foden at the right, I think it's going to be brutal for us.
Brutal.
When they have to bring a very good footwork player like what was his name? The black guy.
Which of them? The
Belgian.
Which of the Belgium are you talking about?
No,
in Madrid or
no, like in City. The black
Doku. The Doku guy. The Doku guy.
He has a lot of footwork that he will give us a lot of problems. So
do you think they will start him anyway? It's Pep.
Well, yes.
Looking at Pep.
Yes, because you see, this time you need a very good player who can take down players for you, so that you create a lot of space in front.
I think it's going to be a weapon against Madrid.
Yes, against Madrid.
It's going to be a weapon.
Having to know that we don't have good or natural centre backs.
Yes,
that's going to be a problem for us because this time we have to play Cabaya as a centre back, and even Cabaya is we are still
shaking.
Yes. We have a lot of injuries down there, so having to play City at this time is going to be a big blow for Real Madrid.
It's going to be a big blow.
For
definitely, it's going to be a big blow because. It's not easy. Even if your players are back from injury, they need some physicality.
Yes.
They need to have some physical strength. They need that kind of playing time to be physically ready for the game.
Yes.
It's going to be tricky indeed. Because we don't know how they are going to take it.
Because I'm still hoping that Militao and Courtois should be back at the end of March, but looking at, I think we'll start the quarterfinal around 9th and 10th and 16th and 17th of April, which is still early because having them back, they can't just adjust to the game or the rhythm of the game at a go. So they'll still need time to be able to feature properly and get the understanding of the game. You see, so having to play Manchester City at this time, it's a big blow for Real Madrid. But that is why Madrid is the biggest club and the best club in the world because we know how to do the adjustments.
Nobody
Yes.
wants to face Madrid by now. But by
By
this
now,
time, Pep
no.
Guardiola is scratching his head.
Of course, yes.
Because this playing quarterfinal, playing a big match in the quarterfinal have been something that most managers don't like, especially when they are meeting Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, yes.
They don't like it.
Nobody wants to play Madrid.
It doesn't mean that Real Madrid too like it. They also
Yes.
don't like it because they are all fighting for the trophy. However you get to the trophy is what they need.
Yes.
And I can say that before the draw, most of the teams may be dreaming of facing Dortmund. Because on the list, Dortmund is
the
the
most
only team that,
inconsistent club, yes,
that you
Yes.
may wish to face.
Yes.
Per
Right.
what you have on the list. You have Bayern Munich and everything. You can't say that I want to face Bayern Munich now because of their
Experience in the Champions League.
deadly
Yes.
way of playing attacking football. They are
When they
teams
have-
that play serious attacking football.
When they have the Hurricanes and the Sunnies and the
They can just before if you sleep
Muller.
small, you take 5.
you take 5
Let's move on to the next one. The next one is that's the last draw. That's PSG.
versus Barcelona.
The cities are here again. The normal cities are here.
PSG and Barcelona. But
Barcelona is here.
truth be told,
Yeah.
I think Barcelona is going to take PSG out. Easy.
I just want to say that thing too because Barcelona is playing a good football.
Yes.
People are saying that Barcelona is not the Barcelona that we have in the past.
Yes.
But they forgot the standard that Lionel Messi set for Barcelona. It is that standard that make people feel like Barcelona should still be playing like that.
Yeah.
But they forget that the players they have in the past are not the players they have currently. They have a different players and their mode of their football is not going to be the same as the other players. But then, by the good football they are playing, I praise them for that. And they are here as we speak. They are in the quarterfinal.
Yes.
Many people don't expect them to be in the quarterfinal.
Of course.
I think they want them, they even expect them to be out of the group stage, if not the group stage, round of 16. But they were able to make it to the quarterfinal indeed. And I can see them in the semi-final also.
Of course. You see, I believe Barcelona will do well because having to do well against Napoli. Napoli last season was one of the most difficult team to play against. And having to, you see, the Italians are always difficult to play against because of their hard way of playing football. So having Barcelona to take Napoli out, scoring them 3, I think it's wonderful. And PSG, I don't see PSG taking Barcelona out in any way.
They have a weapon.
Yes.
And that weapon can arise any day, anytime and save PSG.
Yes.
So they can hope that they have the greatest player. I said, sorry for my speech. They have one of the best players in the world. Currently, they have the top best player in the world who is very deadly in attack.
Yes.
Who can score in a little chance that he gets. That's Kylian Mbappe.
Yes.
I wanted to quote him greatest player. I'm sorry for that. He
Yes,
is not the greatest player, but
of-
he's one of the best players currently in
Yes.
the world, but not the greatest player. Sorry. So moving on to that one, we know PSG have a squad that are not clicking yet.
Yes.
Apart from Mbappe playing, then you see PSG to be like an average team. They are like just a common floor team.
I think PSG is one.
But they spend a lot of money bringing in Colomwani,
yes.
and then they brought in Goncalo
And
Ramos,
yes.
and then they brought in Dembele.
Yes.
These 3 players, I don't see any difference. And Asensio
is also part of that squad.
but Asensio is not starting
Yes.
the way I wish he could start
Yes.
the competition. But one great talent that they have brought in, which I want us to know, is the Bakole. That guy is really good. In fact, I don't know where they get him from. I don't know whether it's from the academy or not. But the guy, I watched him play several times. He's good, and I think Mbappe like playing with him. So, now the matches that they play, mostly he plays. Plays. Yeah,
and they click. You see, but you see, the problem with PSG is that when Mbappe doesn't have his day, it's like the whole team is falling off.
Oh, that one for sure.
They don't play as a team. Like they look at like an average team going forward. So myself, I don't see PSG having this Barcelona team easy. And now this Barcelona team, they are beginning to find their foot.
Okay, that's
they are playing very well. If you watch the game they play against Napoli, it was a serious war. You see that like they are determined to kick
the first leg wasn't good like the second leg, but the second leg was
even the first leg they played well.
They played well, but
it's just that
they slept a little bit.
And they shared that point. You see, they were not clinical in scoring goals.
Yeah.
Like when during the first leg.
Yes.
So I think that was what Xavi saw, and he made some real adjustment.
And then he made it to the quarters.
And they kick Napoli out, like they kick them out. But you see, if you watch the game, you realize that no, they really came to fight. And if they bring that energy to this PSG game, I don't think PSG has the energy to contain them.
Yeah,
It's going to kick them.
it's going to be a collective effort, though.
Yes.
So we see Barcelona to have a great chance in making it to the next stage, and then the experience they have and the demand of the fans. The fans demand them to be in that final, to be in that semi-final. So they are going to fight and then be there
because they have not. You see, Barcelona has nothing to play for.
Yes,
they're out of the. They can't win the league.
The league. No, technically they are out, but it's not mathematically they are not out, but technically with the ball Real Madrid is playing,
Barcelona has no chance taking
the La Liga. Okay,
you see, so now
but mathematically they are still.
Okay, well,
it's a football game.
So, but PSG has the probability of PSG taking the League One is higher. So at least they have something to take home.
But they want. This is what they want.
Yes,
this is what they want. That's why they brought in Messi, Neymar and co. But
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
Donnarumma, Ramos.
It's a totally failed project. I can say.
Of course, yes.
It's a totally failed project.
So I think Xavi has a point to prove. Like wanting to, even if they are not able to leave the trophy, like at least they want to get somewhere to. You see, Barca needs money. Barca is broke. Yeah. Barca needs money. So when they manage to get to
so that means that's why they are depending so much on their academy players as well. And it's like they have a good academy players as well.
I think
Barcelona I saw Yamal play football. I say, wow,
Yamal is good.
And the guy who scored the goal, Lopez, is it Lopez or the name is Lopez or something like that? The guy he scored the second goal for them. The first goal or the second goal for them against Napoli. That guy he's coming up.
I think they have a new defender. That boy is really, really, really good.
So in these aspects, the semi-finalists, we already know who they are going to meet. After the draw, the clubs knows who they are going to meet in the semi-final. Then we know that the Arsenal versus Bayern Munich game, the winner will face the third group. That is
Real Madrid
or City. So it means that the four clubs, one of them will make it to the final.
Yes.
So the winner from the Arsenal versus Bayern Munich will face one of the Man City or Real Madrid.
See, I think the third quarter, Madrid is going to qualify. Regardless of everything, we are going to kick Man City out because they made mess of us last season.
So this time around, yes.
So this time we are coming for them, and if we kick them out, I'm hoping Bayern Munich or Arsenal. Whether Bayern Munich or Arsenal qualify? Playing Madrid at the semi-final,
it's not going to be easy at all.
It's like going to the cross with Christ.
It's not.
You cannot take Madrid out at the semi-final. Having playing Bayern Munich and Arsenal, they can't take us out. Yes,
it's not easy.
So.
I could remember that Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich semi-final. That was the time we have Kaka and Tis at the Real Madrid.
I think
they went to the penalty kick, and the top players, Ronaldo spoiled it, Kaka spoiled it, Sergio Ramos spoiled it. The two of them spoiled that penalty, and we lost. That was where Bayern Munich go to the final and met Chelsea, and then Chelsea came out as a winner. They came out as a winner with a defensive strategy game that they play. I really love that game, and the attacking front, how they move with the ball to the forward with Drogba. I will never forget him. I will never forget him. Let's look at Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund.
Yes.
One of them is going to face PSG versus Barcelona.
So
this route can make Barcelona go to the final easily. No. Let's be frank.
It's true.
But when they face the citizens, it's going to be a different type of war.
Yes.
But then Barcelona can make it to the final easily if they are able to eliminate PSG. The path for them making it to the final become lesser. Yeah, become lesser. That is the chance become very high.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have a good chance of making it to the final. Because I see Barcelona making it to the final. Because you see, if you watch the league, it is easier for Barcelona to score Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid score Atletico.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know why.
They have a very good way of dealing with
Atletico Madrid. I don't know why. I've been thinking, but I don't know why.
So if Xavi should sit down and watch this table carefully, he has a greater chance of qualifying to the final. Very easy. Even if he's not able to win the trophy, but he's able to get to final, I think he will create a good profile for himself, having to leave the team at the end of the season.
So don't you think PSG making it to the quarterfinal now, they think they can still see if their dream will come true?
Of course.
They are very big dreamers.
Yes.
I think they were one of the solid team that destroyed the market, the transfer market. We could
Yes.
say that they are the cause of the transfer. They destroyed the transfer market with with buying Neymar for 200 and something million. It's too
Right.
much. And then he came and he has failed. It's a failed project because
Yes.
on the normal sense they are already winning their league. They win their league every
So-
time. So it's the Champions League. That's why they are buying those players. They brought in Messi. Nothing happened.
I think they
But-
brought
but-
Messi, they brought Neymar, Mbappe is already there. Then they brought Donnarumma. I think that Donnarumma was at Inter Milan. No?
They brought Donnarumma. For me, I think it's unnecessary.
Yes.
Given the fact that they have Navas.
Navas.
It's unnecessary because Navas
Even
was
then-
able to win the Champions League
Yes,
3 times in a
in a
row.
row.
He is
With
a
Real Madrid.
legend. He's
Yes.
the legend over there. He won it 3 times in a row, and you had the legend. You are not satisfied with the legend. You go in for Donnarumma from AC Milan, and then become a failed project
Yes.
because he was. I remembered he was there in that game where they faced Real Madrid, and then the guy was so nervous in such a way that a pass to him couldn't work well, and then he left the ball for Benzema, and Benzema fired him.
Yes.
That was the
Madrid is always going to punish you because
yeah.
going for a clinker at the front, Madrid is very, very good. So
Very, very.
if any least error that you commit, Madrid is going to punish you. That is
That's
why
normal.
Madrid is the greatest club in the world, having to win 14 Champions Leagues. It is not easy. Champions League is the greatest league in the world.
Yeah,
So,
that is where you used to see that. Yes.
yes. So
And,
that's why I know
we call it the Masters League. I call it the Masters League. I call it the best competition so far in
Yes.
football. The top class competition so far in football. Okay, so these are some few things that we are bringing to you. It's so nice. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and be with us. Like our video. Thank you.
Hala Madrid.
Hala.